Huy Khang đã có mặt trong một không gian vô cùng thoáng đãng, một ngôi nhà rất yên tĩnh. Và điều đặc biệt hơn nữa là trong ngôi nhà này chúng ta sẽ cùng gặp gỡ một người phụ nữ. Chị đã dành một tình cảm, một tình yêu hết sức đặc biệt đối với Việt Nam. Trong chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi ngày hôm nay, chúng ta sẽ cùng tìm hiểu về tình yêu đặc biệt ấy nha.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Okay. It's very glad to meet your house here.
Yes.
So I know that you are working as a teacher. You're also an artist.
Yes.
And so, what is suitable to call you?
Elena. You
Elena.
have to call
Elena.
me Helen, yes.
Okay. So now,
So we can go?
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
come.
Xin chào chị. Tôi vẫn rất là thắc mắc là thật ra thì có rất là nhiều điểm đến, nhưng mà lý do vì sao chị lại chọn Việt Nam để mà sinh sống và làm việc à?
When I was in France, it was like a dream, I think, because of the past. Vietnam and France has been very close by history. I had one grand cousine. She's now like 60, 65. She speaks fluently Vietnamese. One of my biggest pleasure was to sit down in a cafe and speak with, at this time, old guy that was speaking French.
Như vậy thì cái cảm giác đầu tiên khi mà chị đặt chân đến Việt Nam, cái cảm giác nó có khác biệt so với chị đặt chân đến những vùng đất khác hay không, và nó đã để lại ấn tượng gì cho chị?
Vietnam is completely different of other place. It's completely different. It's even different of different place in Asia. If you go to Thailand, you will see the difference. So yes, Vietnam for me is very important. Vietnamese people are different. I don't know why they are different. They are perhaps closer to me. It's difficult to explain why. I just feel comfortable and well here. I feel well.
Như vậy thì cái ngày đầu tiên lúc mà chị đặt chân đến Việt Nam thì chị đã đi thăm rất là nhiều nơi. Thế thì cái ấn tượng của chị, tôi còn nhớ là cái câu chuyện mà chị đến với một cái con đường khi mà đọc một bài báo, đó là con đường Đồng Khởi. Như vậy cái chuyện đó nó đã để lại ấn tượng cho chị như thế nào ạ?
Dong Khoi was the main street of Saigon at that time. And there was only the street where you go to find a restaurant. The first time I arrived in Vietnam for a travel, it was in '94, and I was sleeping in the Bong Sen Hotel in Dong Khoi Street. And I was speaking with the children in the street. There was nobody, there was no foreigner at this time. It was not like that.
It's just only you.
Yeah, just me. And so it was, so I had always a candy in my pocket. And the kids in the street, they call me Mrs. Candy, in French, Madame Bonbon. And then I came back for good 2 years after, because I found Vietnam was so lovely and so beautiful. And it's true, Vietnam is a very beautiful country.
Yeah. So what is your feeling when Vietnam many years ago, when the first time you put your step here, and Vietnam now?
Oh, you will be disappointed. I prefer Vietnam before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any difference?
Yes. A lot of difference. You know, the first time I arrived here, there was no taxi, just old car of French people or French car, I don't know. And they was doing taxi. And there was bicycle, not too much moto, and little by little everything grow and change, and you become like a normal country where everybody is in a hurry, has to be quick. Time become money, like in my country.
Yeah.
Ho Chi Minh City become a huge town. Before, like I said before, it was like Dong Khoi, Leloy, then it was finished. Now you can go everywhere. There is different center, ton of center everywhere in Ho Chi Minh City. And I think the people were more perhaps nice or cool or relaxed. I don't know. You see, I think sometimes when you got the problem that I got in Paris, it's the same thing. So me, I prefer Saigon before. I prefer Ho Chi Minh City 16 years ago.
And through your very good impression on Vietnam and especially with Ho Chi Minh City, you want to settle, you want to begin your work here?
Yeah. I began to want to work here because I was touched, emotionally touched by Vietnam. They were seen at this time, but I still have in my mind and memory. Like, I don't know, you are very young, but before, when you go out on Lake Wedon and you have this school, you had all the girls with...
Lake Wedon, right?
Yeah, Lake Wedon.
Yeah.
You have all the girls going out of school with bicycle and white outside, and they could bicycle on four lines like that on the street because there was no car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was very nice. It was like now you can see that in the countryside. Yes,
okay, is that like the pictures that over there that it make you most impressive about Vietnamese girl wearing traditional clothes?
Yes, I love Vietnamese girl.
Yeah.
Vietnamese boy also, but
so that reason why you have all the pictures in your paintings?
I paint a lot the woman because I think in Vietnam you can see through the image of a woman, the evolution of the country. It's very clear. Like I say, when I arrived here, Vietnamese women have outside and they were driving a bicycle. Now, it doesn't exist anymore. They have jeans.
Really? I still this here when áo dài is for compulsory clothes that they have to wear to go to school.
Yes, but you have to before you wear. That's the difference. You were not obliged. Everybody had áo dài, even me.
Have you ever wear áo dài? Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
No photo.
no photo, but you also wear already?
Yes.
Oh, what do you feel?
I like that.
Very
because
feel proud?
You feel like everything is very tight, so you have to stand like that, and it's different.
It look you more charming. It look you more.
No, I don't think, because I think you have to be Vietnamese. You have to have a small body and to be very thin, and I'm not. I'm French.
But it make you how to say more gentle, charming when you wear áo dài.
It made me more close to the people I was working with or meeting, because they had outside and some for representation, for important ceremony, I also wear outside.
So when you wear áo dài and you work on the street, what do people feel when a foreigner wear áo dài?
Look, wow,
wow, it's so
đẹp
cool.
lắm.
Đẹp lắm. Okay, so when you come to Vietnam, language is also a difficult thing to make people understand and know you. So how can you adapt yourself when you use another language here? I mean that your main language is French and you can speak English, but Vietnamese is the main language here.
I learned Vietnamese a little.
A little? Okay, really?
But I don't want to speak now.
So, what is some of the conversation word that you can speak in Vietnamese?
But I can't speak fluently, but I can go to the market. I can say some
Can you
words.
say some? Can you say some?
Xin chào các.
Xin chào. Can you make a bargain when you buy something?
Yeah, sure.
For example?
Bao nhiêu tiền?
Bao nhiêu tiền? And
Mắc
then
lắm.
Mắc lắm. Oh, really? Also,
Bánh giá.
But do you often eat Vietnamese food?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that very often? How often?
You know, it's a common food in the world because you have a lot of Vietnamese restaurants. When I was in Paris already, I ate Vietnamese food. I like that. And here is very good. I like the food of Huế. Yeah.
And how your husband feel about Vietnamese food?
You like it?
He love it?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that you decorate your house very, how to say, there is also a very meaningful concept. I mean that I see a lot of puha here. All the things are very old, ancient, something like that. So it means that you are the one who create all the things in your house, decorate all the things in your house.
Yeah, it's me. It's me, and I love it. I love to do that. I love to decorate house. It's good with my art in a way. Because you know, I put my painting on the wall. Here is like a gallery where people can come, have a coffee or something like that.
Okay, when I first time I put my step here in your house, I realized that okay, maybe the owner of the house is maybe the silent one, the one who very calm. But when I look at your pictures, it's also a little different, something very how to say, outstanding, something very dynamic, different from your style, different from your house. So actually, can you tell something about this difference between that?
I think when you paint, is exactly the same thing that when you write. You put outside of your body some emotional thing. It can be everything. It can be love, it can be angriness, it depends of the day. And it depends what you feel. So it's like a story. Each painting has a story and a why and a how. So I think is why I'm so calm. I think is because I can paint. If I don't paint, I become more angry and less happy. And
really?
Yes.
So it means that that is the way that you tell and you transfer your emotion to all of your paintings. Yes. And people will read what you think throughout the paintings.
Yes.
Okay, wow, so
I don't know if they do, but it's what I want they do.
So if you don't mind, can you take me a work to visit your house?
Sure.
Some of your paintings?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Qua lời chia sẻ của cô Helen thì chúng ta nhận ra được một điều rằng Việt Nam là sự pha trộn giữa kiến trúc Á và Âu, và điều đó lại càng mãnh liệt và đặc biệt hơn đối với một người nước ngoài hiện đang sinh sống và làm việc ở đây. Chúng ta sẽ hiểu rõ được tình yêu ấy sẽ càng mạnh mẽ như thế nào qua những tác phẩm nghệ thuật của cô trong chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi. Xin hẹn gặp lại quý vị trong phần 2 của chương trình. Còn bây giờ xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.